Om Namo Bhagavate Ramakrishnaya. Lessons for Life from Swami Jagdatmananji's inspiring book Learn to Live, Volume 2, Chapter 2, Love the Great Wonder. Now let us listen to Swami Jagdatmananji's thought-provoking discussion. In these two episodes, the view of the modernists and the lessons of history. The view of the modernists. With the modernists dubbing all these concepts of idealism and nobility meaningless, all right-thinking people should note the direction in which the modern civilization is moving. The American magazine Time of July 1977 describes how the younger generation is being adversely affected by the licentious behavior of the parents. Time writes, more than half of all serious crimes, murders, rape, aggravated assault, burglary, larceny, motor vehicle theft in the United States are committed by youths aged between 10 and 17. A report published 7 years after this shows the rise in these tragic incidents. The then President Ronald Reagan had called for a nationwide movement against murder and violence in American schools. According to a study made in 1978, every month, about 3 million young people, especially school-going children in cities, become victims of violent assault. The condition of teachers too is deplorable. There is no need to mention the inhuman ways in which women get subjected to violence. What a moral decline when science and technology are fast progressing. Now, this episode, the lessons of history. It was faith in God as the supreme reality and faith in spiritual ideals that were responsible for the high moral standards of Indians in the past. Spirituality has been the backbone of Indian national life all along. This is a historical fact. In the past, foreign visitors and tourists have expressed great appreciation and admiration for the moral superiority of Indians. Many of the educated youth of today have no sense of history. They should reflect on these words and find out the basis for such appreciation. About 2000 years ago, Oriya said, "No complaint is ever heard that an Indian is a liar." Xuanzang, the Buddhist scholar from China who visited India about 1500 years ago, expressed his admiration for the fabulous wealth in the Magadha region and high moral sense of the people there. When Greek ambassador Megasthenes visited India, people in India did not lock their houses. Megasthenes said, "These people say that they have never seen a famine or starvation. When a war is declared in other parts of the world, it is a usual practice to destroy the land of the enemy so that no food can be grown there. But in this country, India, those who grow food are looked upon with great respect. No harm is ever done to them. A battle may be taking place in the neighborhood, but peasants will continue with their work in the fields. A soldier might kill another soldier, but never touches a peasant. Nothing belonging to the enemy is ever set on fire. No trees are cut down." Explorer Marco Polo said, "Indians are the best. the most truthful businessmen in the world. They never utter a lie for any reason. Muhammadan traveler Idrisi in the 11th century AD said, Indians are famous for their moral integrity and honesty. The Portuguese who came to India 300 years ago said, Hindus never fight without declaring war. They are heroic but entertain no hatred towards the enemy. During ceasefire, they would bathe in the same river and exchange betel leaves. For them, a life of humiliation is worse than death. The Portuguese officers used to allow Indian prisoners of war to go to their distant native places to fetch ransom money. Some would be able to fetch money, others would not. They had all the chance to escape, but with the sense of integrity, with the idea that one should not break one's promise or tell a lie, they used to return, facing the risk of either conversion or death sentence. The Portuguese themselves were struck with amazement at the truthfulness and moral strength of these Indians. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.